I think there's a design flaw, or we have too much food. Welcome back to the channel, friends. Down in the basement tonight, I have a project, small little project to work on. Actually, probably kind of boring, but Rachel asked me a question and I was like, I don't know, but that's interesting. So she did a video recently and she counted the number of jars that we had down here in our basement that contained food. And I want to say it was like 1,400 or something like that between the quarts over here, and then there's another section just like this over on the other side that the shelves are spaced differently and they're designed for pints and half pints. This is the big shelves. They support quart jars. And if you can see, I don't know if you can, let's try to zoom in a little bit. The shelves are starting to bow. When I built this pantry, this shelving unit, I purposely took my 2x4s. From a structural standpoint, you want them this way. That wasted a lot of space on our shelves. We wanted the maximum number of shelves possible, so I flipped my 2x4s, and it's kind of not the right thing to do from a structural perspective, but I put like 3 5-inch screws in each side, and then there's extra support braces that run this way. So I thought I was going to be okay, and I might be okay, but with a cheap little wooden dowel and a saw, I can cut some little pieces of wood to put in here as spacers just to help brace this. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. But the question is, and I do need to run back upstairs and get our scale. How much weight is on one of these shelves? They're quart jars. They're all quarts. There's some missing because we've been eating from them. But how much weight is on one of these shelves? And we're going to figure that out today. I'll get our scale. We'll measure one jar. We'll use that as the average. And then we'll count how many jars per shelf. And then we'll know each shelf contains X number of weight times how many shelves. And I think we're going to come up with a pretty huge number. So let me run upstairs, get my scale. I'll get my measuring tape wherever it is. We'll get a couple pieces cut. We'll make sure they fit in there okay. I guess in a perfect world, I would cut pieces for the front and the back. We're just going to go with the front for now until more of this food gets depleted over the course of the next year. And then maybe I'll put some more supports in the back. And if I make it a little bit too long, I can wedge it in there. So when we built all of these shelves, we purposely made the heights of all of them exactly the way we wanted them to maximize the amount of space. We took jars, we measured the jars. I think we added 1.5 inches to the top for space to slide them in and out. And it's worked out awesome so far. Other than the fact that they're too heavy, the food's too heavy. But yeah, that's gonna work out good, I think. So do you guys have a guess how much weight per shelf in pounds? If you do, leave it down in the comments. And then in a few minutes here, we'll find out if you're right. I have no idea. 50 pounds, 60 pounds? I don't know. I'm such a terrible, terrible judge of weight. See how we did? I think I did better on this one. It's a little tighter, but that's good. I want them tight. There we go. Nice. All right, we'll do one more and then we'll start weighing. See, I don't even know how much like a jar weighs. 2 pounds? I'm doing all right with my measuring so far. Oh yeah, perfect. Be nice and safe now, carrots. Yep, perfect. All right, let's see how much one of these weighs. Let's check. Curry, carrots, what do you guys want to do? My camera, my tripod's as low as it can go, and we're zoomed in as far as we can go. So I don't think you guys will be able to see that, but let me focus on that just to try to help our odds. Beets will go 47 ounces. So pickled beets, 47 ounces. Guess we could check some more just to make sure. How about some green tomato curry? Amazing stuff. I need to make some of that soon. 45.4 ounces. Potatoes. 45.5 ounces. Brussels sprouts. 42. I want to say it's applesauce. 48. It's heavy applesauce. So how deep are these shelves? I counted before I even started, and let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These shelves are deep. 6 jars deep for quarts. Times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 times 12. 72 jars per shelf. Times 45 ounces per jar. 3,240 ounces. That sounds like a lot, but we gotta divide that by 16 ounces in a pound and see how many pounds that comes out to. Holy cow! No wonder the shelves are sagging. What'd you guys guess? 202.5 pounds for one shelf. Times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So times that by 6. 1,200 pounds of food right here in one section of our pantry. And I'm amazed. I had no idea that that was 200 pounds. No wonder my shelves were sagging. All right, by keeping them all in line with each other. Oh, I cut that one too short. Oh man, it might work up here though. Measure twice, cut once, right? Did not follow the rule. See if I can fit that one that I cut wrong in here. Yeah. Got my last one. Okay, nice. So what the other side looks like, this one's all designed for pint jars, basically, all the way down until you get down here. And I don't remember if we made these for quarts or gallon-sized jars. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. You guys, you get the point. The point being, food is heavy, really heavy. I had no clue that each one of those shelves have basically 200 pounds worth of food on it. Granted, there's some jars missing here and there, but when everything's stocked and everything's full, that's a lot of weight. So keep it in mind if you're going to build yourself a pantry or a shelving system like this. Know how many jars you're going to fit per shelf. If you're going to have 140 quart jars per shelf, plan accordingly, because that's going to be a lot of weight. So, and this way you can build it right the first time and not have to go back like me and add structural support. So with this done, I can probably move on to my next big project down here, which is right about here is where our kitchen island is, where you see us sit down and have dinner all the time. These floor joists down here that run this way, they're sagging really bad. They're really bowed. Inch and a half, 2 inches maybe. A lot. So we're gonna see if we can get that fixed. I ordered some more LVL beams. Where they 7¼ by 11, 12 feet long. We'll get them cut. We got 2 of them. We'll sandwich them together. We'll get them in here. We'll get the jacks out. We'll start jacking things up. I got new posts to put in here, so we'll try to get this flooring here back level, secure, so it should last another 100 years, 150 years. I don't know. This house is almost 150 years old at this point, so I think it's doing pretty good.